Congratulations on being authors of your brand new story entitled Tunnel of Trouble. Have a seat. Have a seat. Every week, Squirm had her tunnels crushed by a giant that stomped through her land. And this giant would visit every week, and she would hear the rumble as the ground came, and she'd say, "Oh no, not again, it's my tunnels. I spend my whole week building my tunnels so that I have a nice bedroom, I have a wonderful TV room, and all of that gets crushed with this giant that comes by. This is it. This is the day that this stops. I have to have a chat with this giant." And so, Squirm formed a plan. She went to all of her worm friends. And she got them together and she said, "We need to get the giant's attention. We need to somehow talk to this giant to find out why he's doing this." So they all thought about what they could do. They thought really hard and they thought, "Oh, what about our special worm holiday fireworks? Yes, that will get his attention. All the popping and the whizzing, that must get his attention." And so they set to work setting out all of the fireworks. And they knew that tomorrow he would probably come by because that was a regular thing. And so all the fireworks were ready. And that morning they heard the rumble, they heard the stomping, and they heard the giant coming. And the giant, as he walked, he'd be whistling, and they knew he was around the corner. And so they set off their fireworks and rock! They were tiny worm fireworks. And the giant walked right on by. He didn't even see the fireworks. He didn't even hear the fireworks because they were so tiny. And so the worms had come up with a new plan and said, quick, there's nothing better than a good tickle. Let's all swarm him." So they all ran over, or wiggled over, I guess, they're worms. They wiggled over to the giant and crawled up his legs. And the giant, with his big thick clothing and his big thick skin, didn't even feel it. And the worms came up and they went into his armpits, and went behind his knees, and went under his feet, and they tickled like crazy, rubbing their heads in, tickle, 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 tickle. But it turned out the giant wasn't even ticklish. And so they decided to crawl right back down him and go, there's one last move we've got. There's one last move. Guys, I know we've practiced it, but we've never actually done it. We need to form Mega Ultra Worm. And so they all got together, and some of them formed a foot, some of them formed a leg, some of them formed arms, and they all grew into Mega Worm. But they were having trouble keeping their balance. And one little worm way down there thought, "I'll get his attention," because Gordon was walking away from them. And his rumble and his stomping and his thumble would make the ground shake, and they were having trouble standing up in Mega Ultra Worm mode. And so one little worm shot off a firework and went, and went right past Gordon's ear and went, "Hello!" And then down it went. And Gordon, what was that? And saw Mega Ultra Worm, but it collapsed. And he went, "Whoa, is that a ghost? What happened? What was that?"
Is it Mega Ultra Worm?
And so the worms had failed again. They thought, "Oh no, what are we going to do?" And Squirm, she said, "I've got this, guys. I've got this." And she wiggled and wiggled and wiggled as fast as a worm has ever wiggled. And she caught up to Gordon. And she bit his big toe. Because, of course, giants don't wear shoes. So she bit his toe and he went, "Ow!" And and he fell right down to the forest floor. Crush. And she wiggled right to his nose and right onto his eyeballs. He goes, Excuse me, Mr. Giant." "My name is Gordon." "Well, excuse me, Gordon. Gordon, listen. Every week you come through here and you gotta be like crushing our tunnels and stuff. And we're really frustrated. Could you please stop crushing our tunnels?" And Gordon, "I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I'm just lost. I'm looking for my secret lab. It's so secret I forgot where it was. And now I'm very hungry because it's my secret beef making lab." Well, maybe we can help you out. We have a friend. We'll call our friend. And so the worms called their friend, Billy Bob Joe the Eagle. And Billy Bob Joe the Eagle flew right in and said, "Hurrah! I'll help out. Let's find a new spot for a new lab. We'll make a new beef lab, because I am also a fan of beef." And so the worms hopped on the eagle's back. Billy Bob Joe flew into the air, and they flew around until they found a beautiful clearing with a circle of trees. And they thought, that's a great spot for a new lab. And they flew back to Gordon and said, "Gordon, we've got a new spot for your secret lab." And Gordon, "You guys are so great. Once I get my lab set up, I would love to have you over for dinner. I'm told I make a really good beefcake." And so, a week later, Gordon invited the worms and Billy Bob Joe the Eagle, and they had a dinner party in the secret lab of Gordon the Giant, and he had delicious beef for them. And for dessert, they had triple scoop ice cream, beefcake, which was fantastic. And they had caramel brownies and lemon meringue pie, and they were friends forever. The end. Ta-da! What do you guys think? That's your story. That's your story.